Hey guys, happy beautiful Thursday. It is your girl Unapologetic Happiness here. And today my unapologetic words of courage to everyone out there is to be committed to a lifetime of a healthy, happy, and purposeful life. Life happens to the best of us, for all of us, for good reasons. Whether we understand the reason in the moment, it's okay. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to go through the motions. It's okay to be aware that right now I am not okay and a lot of things are out of my control. But you know what is in our control? Our ability to tap into the strength that we do have to maneuver through these challenges and to get past them and to grow through them. It's ironic and it's a common theme amongst all of us. I'm sure we've all been guilty at one point or another of when life is happening, we tend to neglect the most important and valuable pieces of our lives, such as one, taking care of ourselves mentally, two, physically, emotionally, and spiritually, right? And I want to say that although it might sound cool to say that, I'm getting myself right for the summer, or I'm doing this for this season, I'm doing this for this reason or for that person, your health and wellness overall, whether it's physical, mental, or emotional, is something that you will need to have in the best state for the rest of your life. It is not a seasonal fix. There is constant work that needs to be done. And I'll use fitness as an example. Many of us will start and then life happens or something happens or you have an off day and immediately you're ready to quit and this is too hard and this is too much. But you don't analyze how much discipline and patience you exercise in all the areas of your life that serves others or other things but not you. No matter what you're experiencing, your mind and your physical health is what you're going to need in order to be able to have that strength to push through that season of challenge. So if you're experiencing difficulties and you decide that, okay, in this difficulty, I'm also going to just lose myself, I'm not going to even try, I'm not going to continue to push, you're losing the battle before you even begin to fight. Those are the times where you really need to lock in, where you really need to analyze your thought process, where you really need to, take an examination of your environment, the people, the places you're going, who you're around, what you're doing, how much more can I do to, create solutions for me in this area? What do I need to do less of? Who do I need to be intentional about becoming in order to overcome this struggle? Because becoming a victim in life serves any of us in a good way. So instead of seeking that instant gratification, immediate answers, and for life to get easier, let's focus on the long-term benefits that staying consistent and committed to a life of healthy habits, a life of committing to finding a purpose and bringing that purpose to life and sharing it with the world. A lifestyle of just being intentional about how you're showing up in the world and how often you're showing up. Because every single day is a new gifted opportunity to be your best, to do your best, and to overcome any obstacle in that day. Do we all struggle? Yes. Do we all experience, days that feels like this by far has been the hardest and most difficult day for me? But newsflash, you are not the only one. You're not the only one experiencing life. You're not the only one struggling. Talk to people. Connect with people. Listen to other people's story. And you'll realize that just as hard as you think your life is happening, there's someone else that is experiencing something maybe like 20 times more difficult. That doesn't mean that what you're experiencing isn't valid, that your emotions are invalid. They are. It's just to be content with the understanding that it can always be worse. And it could get worse. So while I am here at the beginning of this struggle, let me equip myself for the possibility of things could either get better really quick or they can get worse before they get better. But either way, I want to be ready to ride this wave as my best self. I may not be okay all the time, but I'm going to be great because I know that every test comes with a reward after, whether it's a lesson, whether it's a blessing, Whether it's to just reveal some things about yourself, where you've been, who you are, and where you're going. Ultimately, everything we experience in life, it's a win-win. No matter how devastating the experience is, it's all a win when you focus truly on the benefit that comes from every experience and encounter. Everything is temporary in this life, and so should our feelings about our experiences. Don't allow yourself to linger in hurt, sadness, and anger. Get off of it. Feel it, acknowledge it, move on. It's life. You live, you love, you learn, you grow, you do it all again. So I encourage you as you go out into this beautiful day and you continue throughout this week to just commit. Commit to a whole life, a full life. Don't sell yourself short to the idea that where you've been or who you've been or your current circumstances limits your ability to do more, to be more, or that you're even deserving of great things, because you are. But you have to believe that, and then you have to apply that action. And remember, taking care of you just energizes you to do and be your best self. When you feel good, you do good. And feeling good comes from a place where we are intentional about the things that we allow to fester in our minds and our hearts, the habits that we form daily with ourselves. Love on you as much as you love on others. Be patient, be kind to yourself, because we tend to exercise a lot more patience and grace with everything else and everyone else around us, except when we need it the most. So, I love you guys. Have a blessed and amazing Thursday on purpose, with purpose.